What's up? Round Podcast, what's up? It's a comedy good. We kicking it right here at the Legends Concert. All the legends, you feel me? I'm a legend. I'm a young legend. You got Rockin' Rounds Podcast, show raw shit.
If you like the content, make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
It's for my niggas. My niggas, no. Real shit, only fuck with them niggas I'm still with, I still with. If I'm in a fix, they bout some trill shit. For my rounds, I'll peel shit. Devise plans to get a meal ticket. With that attitude like we'll get it, still busy. Still with it, looking over haters like they little midgets. Noisy hopping around the night, camouflage like little crickets. I got a problem with me having just a little digits. From the city where niggas lie, kill, and steal for riches. And I done been around and even met some trill bitches. Drawings harder than these niggas real snitches. I never tell on the soul, that's cold, the real sickness. Love run deep, I won't speak with God as my witness. I never mix with fake niggas because it's bad for business. And when I eat off my plate, I eat off clean dishes. That's why I'm testing my fate, about to get on my mission. It's real over here, daddy, so won't you take a listen. My nigga, my nerd, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerd, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerd, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerd, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, you heard me.
I keep my circle slim and grass trim.
Big ups to the fam. Shouts out to the team. Welcome to the Rounds Podcast. If it's your first time rocking with us, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you've been rocking with us, then you already know what it is. 4 rounds, mainstream news, pop culture, a little bit of family business. I'm your host, Benjamin S. Good. As always, got my rounds rocking with me. Just a guy in a dream. Old hatchback at the ENT. What's good with a hat?
Man, it's all good, man. What's happening with it? Happy Monday
Cool.
to you.
Right back at you, brother. We got Cuzzo Rent, a.k.a. the Lone Ranger. What's good with it, cuz?
Whoa, what's down with it, baby?
Bring them out. Bring them out.
Yeah. And we got old Nino Juve in the building. What's good with you, Juve?
You know what it is, man. Always glad to be here.
Already, dog. And we got Big Brother waiting in the back. Old Kurt, we gonna slip him in here in a minute, you know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, in between time, appreciate everybody for rocking. Shouts out to Paula Felton. Shouts out to the Alchemist. What's good with it?
Like, share, and subscribe, comments. Everything is all appreciated, fam.
You all ready? Yeah. Hey, bro, for y'all came on, man. Hat was running it, you know what I'm saying? Kind of, running a Pusha T shit or whatever. Him and Jim Jones, kind of going back and forth a little bit, with the lyrics. Little bit of BET Awards, but just talking about how all that stemmed from the 50 years of hip hop. Everybody having these various lists, who they think this, that, and the third. And Jim Jones basically not, saying Pusha T wasn't on his list, which made me want to come to y'all and ask y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, who would be some sleepers on y'all list? We all know the Jay-Z's and shit, you know what I mean? But, just some people who y'all feel that might have made an influence, who don't necessarily, and who not necessarily, in y'all opinion, getting their flowers, you know what I'm saying? So I'll start up top with Hat, drop it down to Juve, and then me and Cuz will work it out.
All right. First of all, I'm gonna say Ice Cube, right?
Probably.
Ice Cube don't get his due as a lyricist. Ice Cube put out a bunch of solo albums. Ice Cube wrote for NWA, did some, the Dub C and all of that shit, which I ain't really particularly like, but for the culture, no, seriously, but for the West Coast culture, I mean, he was repping for that.
It.
You know what I'm saying? Like they was all in it. Other than that, like just his whole influence on the game, movies, you know what I'm saying, the Big Three, Contract with Black America, just, saying all the influence and everything that he's doing to really you know what I'm saying, put his fingerprint on the game and on this time, you know what I'm saying? He don't get enough credit for that. So Ice Cube. I'm gonna go with Jadakiss. Jada did a lot of writing for a lot of people too. You know what I'm saying? Wrote a lot of hits. You know what I'm saying? Remember that Welcome to Miami?
Mm-hmm.
Live when the heat is on. Yeah, that was Jada. He wrote that for Will. You see what I'm saying? And just with the locks, you know.
Look. If you a Ghost Rider nigga, you know what I'm saying? Salute
I
to
mean,
you, dog.
that's all
taking.
that's the same. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, like you can tell even after, um, you know, the locks had stopped really recording, how they had the little Dipset verses. How when they came back, you seen the difference. And when Jada really, you know what I'm saying, you could tell who was fronting and who was really about, you know
That
what I'm
shit.
saying, that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And Jada really showed them up. You know what I'm saying? That changed a lot for me. Scarface don't get as much credit. I know a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, who grew up listening, like they know, but as far as, you know, is concerned, generally, like people don't really put him in the upper echelons, you know what I'm saying, of contributors to hip hop, but I beg to differ than that. So I got let me see, 1, 2, 3. That's 3. And 4, I'm gonna say DJ Quick, man. DJ Quick is a gangster producer, bro.
I'll say
Like,
hell of a
one
producer.
one one of the best, and he's a ghostwriter as well. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really, uh, you know, he got balls, he got imagination. You know what I'm saying? He the truth. So you know, he did a lot for the West, and yeah, underrated for sure.
Dude.
Yeah. He had a couple of mine. Jada was on my list, of course, and Scarface. Um, I think Cube would have been on the list, I guess, if he haven't accomplished a lot. I mean, it's still a lot to accomplish, you know, always more to go. But we talking folks that I really don't think get their roses. Jada is there, Scarface is there. Um, man, I'll go back. Kane, Daddy Kane, don't get his roses.
I'm with that one.
Uh, shoot. Ah. What about Light? No Missy. I'm gonna go Missy. No, Missy just got her. She just got her roses. So I don't know. At 4 of them, I have to think of something. I know who that is. Lauren Hill on the women's side. She used to flow hard. As far as her rapping. So I don't know. I'll throw that in there.
Yeah, she versatile.
Yeah.
Cause
That's your fault.
I don't want to
Yeah.
bust y'all bubble though.
I must say,
With Lauren Hill, I'm gonna let that one go.
I'm gonna say for me, one of my personal favorites. I don't feel like they get their just due, even though the area is hot as fish grease right now. I'm gonna say the originals, 8 Ball and MJG. You hear me?
that's
Okay.
on my list, nigga.
Yeah, I'm with that one too.
Yeah.
No,
Is that why you wear your hair like MJG?
say, bro, I ain't even
Yeah.
noticed it. I done got that a couple of times. It's just, you know, but nah, that ain't why. You hear me? But let me see. Nah, this might be debatable. I feel he get credit. I don't feel he get the credit he deserves. JD, Jermaine Dupri.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? I feel like he have a real significant thumbprint on the game as far as people he done put out, produce, and music he's written. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all know me, dog. I'ma always try to throw it back to the crib and get a 504 some love, you heard me? Now, whenever anybody talk about New Orleans music scene, what you hear? Cash Money, No Limit. I feel like there's a forgotten giant in the middle. Shouts out to Big Boy. Rest in peace to Chuck. You heard me? I feel like they don't get nowhere near the credit they deserve. A lot of them artists y'all heard on No Limit originally from Big Boy. You know what I'm saying?
And say, do you finish?
No, I got one more.
All right.
Last but not least, I'm gonna get the last spot too. I'm feeling I'll be getting stuck on that last one. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga took my Scarface. That was one of them. I'm gonna say
E40.
no. That's a good one.
Fonzarelli.
That's a good one. I ain't gonna say him. Um,
Liquid.
Need one,
I got
brother.
liquid voice.
shit, I don't know, dog. Let me see. I'm trying to think. I got a lot of shit going through my head. Oh, I got one for us, man. We just talked about it, cuz Bone Thugs and Harmony, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They
Yeah.
kind of slept on with the groups. You heard me? They brought that harmonizing melodic shit into the game.
Right.
All right, bro. You talking harmony and melodic and all that shit, then I come straight off the bat with Ja Rule. You dig? Shouts out to the Faye. I see you in the chat, baby.
Yeah,
I feel like
he got-
most niggas look at Ja like he lost the battle. So that take away to me from the shit he was dropping. But if you talking sing song, you talking about writing for motherfuckers, you talking about collaborating. Shouts out to Ja Rule. That boy was a dog. You know
early
what I'm saying?
2000, he had it online.
Come on, bro. Like and with like again with the sing song shit, dog. Like everybody can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nigga was killing that shit.
Right.
If you talking big boy, cuz then I'm gonna have to say Sice HD. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We hear about all these different
Man,
producers.
them niggas can't fuck
The
with you.
man
Man,
that freshest,
fuck
the
them niggas.
KLCs, nigga Sice that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He humble as a motherfucker and low key, so I get it to a certain degree. But man, if you talking about slept on, to me, nigga sleeping on that boy, and that boy do everything. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to the big homie.
Yeah, shouts out to Sice.
I'm gonna say MC Hammer. You know what I'm saying? Again,
Yeah, my dog.
motherfucker had his own cartoon, bro.
My dog.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody, nigga, entertainers.
Hammer man.
Everybody talk that Chris Brown closest thing to Michael Jackson, and
No.
I'm not really knocking that, but nigga, don't forget the showman that Hammer was, boy. Hammer danced his ass off, had James Brown. You see what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Yeah.
And the nigga had a cartoon.
As far as show goody,
He did.
I know
remember that
Michael
shit.
Jackson do like a nice, show, and I know Janet had a bunch of motherfuckers on stage and shit. But that shit wasn't like Hammer show.
Come on, dog. Look, and I've been to one of them motherfuckers,
Old Town
nigga.
357.
Come on, nigga. Too Big MC.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
they was after it, dog. That's a good one.
And
Yeah.
last, dog,
He did go
I'm gonna say the MOB, Good and Mob. You heard me?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right.
I don't think niggas be,
That's a damn good
like
one.
us down here proud of it, but
Yeah, yeah.
Shit,
Hey, I got a few
I got
honorable
an
mentions, dog.
honorable mention, dog. I want to take Back to the House.
Yeah.
Tim Smooth, bruh. Motherfucker.
I'ma say Rakim.
Your favorite rapper.
Yeah, Rakim off top.
Tim Smooth is your favorite rapper's favorite rapper.
now that one Gabe always talk about. That nigga
Real
there.
shit.
Rakim wasn't even cursing, dog. He on a different level to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel he get the credit he deserves. You heard me?
Well, I ain't gonna say he don't get the credit he deserves when everybody think about like he in a different stratosphere when they talk about you know what I'm saying, what level they on. You know what I'm saying? He don't get mentioned because that's what like supposed to be a understood. You feel me? Like
That nigga damn near is the ball.
right. He
You know what I'm saying?
he's,
Yeah,
he's the prototypical or the standard for storytelling, metaphorical New York rapping. He set the bar, and everybody knew that.
Tripping.
Yeah.
Nah, good shit, fellas. Shouts out to that boy Marvel Sapien. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
See you in the chat. Shouts out to that boy Chan. Y'all ready to eat, bro? We get this bitch popping. We gonna slide Curtis in here, extend the convo a little bit, and shit. Appreciate y'all for rocking. We got Hatchback at the ENT.
Let's go.
Cuzzo Rent, Juve, myself, Benjamin. It's the Rounds Podcast. Let's go.
Yeah,
fellas.
they.
Let's get it.
Oh my grandma, say one more thing when I knock you out.
Talking about what?
Say one more thing when I knock you out. If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out.
All right, man. We back. Rounds podcast. Bro, we all done seen this one. Seemed like they didn't had an update to the story that said basically the young dude not gonna be being charged. You know what I'm saying?
Bravo.
We all could see that. Warder was in the wrong. We'll slide it just how we looking at it on the panel. I go to Hat, then Rent. We'll touch Kurt, then we'll touch Jew. Just give me y'all whole thoughts on the shit. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be in agreement.
Well, right off the back, man, I'm happy the homie won't be getting charged. You dig? First of all, I'm really like the demeanor, the whole mindset of dude who got, you know what I'm saying, who was tripping. Like, what you like? Why you on that level with a female? Like, what is it? What is that all about? You know what I'm saying? And everybody else was just around there like ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit, stupid shit is too acceptable, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got what he was asking for in the end, but I'm just saying, like, why you fly off the handle like that on a female? It just don't make no sense.
Nah, real shit.
I think that
Talk to
boy
me,
was
cuz.
on some Ike Turner shit. That definitely wasn't the first time he done put his hands on a female, but it will be the last time. Personally, I think the young brother who shot him, he's a hero in my book. That's what I would want my son to do. That's what I think any single mother with a young son would expect him to do. And that's basically a natural instinct. You just witnessed this man punch the shit out your mama. So much shit wrong with it to me. First of all, your old lady standing right there. The fact that you and she egging you on, so she probably just happy that you beating somebody else's ass other than her. I know it had to have another male somewhere in the vicinity to see this shit going down to try to
Right.
intervene. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I get back to the point. The young man, the hero, he the only male in that area that had enough nuts to protect that female who just so happened to be his mom. You know what I'm saying? He should get the
Right.
keys to the fucking city, not no damn jail cell.
Right.
Real shit. Kurt, we want to welcome you to the podcast, bro. Give us your thoughts on the clip.
For sure, man. To be honest with you, bro, I think he did what he was supposed to do. I mean, as men, we're supposed to protect our women. And then, like you said, that was his mama. I mean, there was gonna be no thought, no question about it, right? Now, I hate that it had to come to the violence and the death of a person, just in general. But I mean, under the circumstances, I mean, when you jump in and live a violent life with no regard for nobody else's well-being, and then you taking it lightly like that, then you kind of had to get what you was going, what you was going to get. So again, I hate that it came to that, but under the circumstances, I think the young man took care of what he needed to take care of by protecting his mom.
Real. Juvie.
Look, I'm gonna go ahead and second that. So I mean, the thing is, it is a sad situation, but I think anybody with sense and love and care for their mother or family member would do the same thing. So, yeah, man, kudos. Look, straight. Look, that's what we need to do. So, I'm glad he had the guts and the confidence to do it, and I'm glad nobody hit his mama at the same time trying to hit the dude. So you got good aim, you heard me. So look, props.
But look, his mama a concealed licensed carrier, so she probably done trained him how to shoot. You see what I'm saying?
I wonder if she
Gotta
had.
protect,
I wonder
man.
if she had something in the purse too, because the way she was clutching it, I'm thinking she really about to reach on him. The way she was standing, her whole stance and everything. I'm
Yeah.
wondering why she continuing to talk to him when he like out the box like that. Like
I
I would
mean,
have stopped. You know what I'm
He
saying?
was
Like
out the box. man.
situational awareness. You feel what I'm saying? Like
I feel you.
you know what
I
I'm saying?
think I think the permanent situation of killing somebody is taking a life. I mean, you can't get it back, right? And so I think the hesitation is valid. Um, but again, I think when it continued on, and it seemed like the person just was in his own place or his rage. I mean, at that point, telling what he was gonna go to. You know what I'm
You
saying?
said you said earlier that you hate that it came to violence. I'm glad that it came to violence because stupid motherfuckers like that, that's where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? It's so many times that things happen and people display stupid ass behavior and nothing happens to them, right? They get away with the shit. This should be a lesson. Stop fucking with people. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes no sense. You deserve everything that happened to you.
I think it was a justifiable outcome. The way
Absolutely.
you cock back and hit that woman over whatever
Yeah.
was exchanged verbally, it's a place for motherfuckers like that, and he's there.
Absolutely.
Could you put this one up? Shouts out to Jew. He make a good point. He said folks don't want to intervene because everyone on some mind your own business time. Last year, dude got killed protecting a woman. She jumped into the truck with the dude who was whipping her ass. I was having that conversation earlier with somebody. Like, if it's a domestic thing, no matter how you might feel about it, I ain't getting in that shit unless it's a family member. You know what I'm saying? And even then, it's tricky. You know what I'm saying? But on some public shit, just witnessing this, like, nah, that somebody could have at least tried to de-escalate the situation before it got to that.
It's justifiable, but it's still regrettable. Like, you know, like
Right.
we say, two things could be true at the same time. Like, bro,
Self-preservation, huh?
no,
I
all day, nigga.
But
Like,
you still
right,
traumatized.
all
You
day.
still took a life. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I feel that.
that's
it
the
just
point
fucked
of
up. It had to come to that. Like we saying kind of off the top. Why are you even wigging to the point where you about to punch this lady? Period. And she ain't assault you or nothing. Y'all talking. You know, sometimes some women could be light with the hands, and you see what I'm saying? Well, you
Yeah.
might have.
There
It
was
wasn't none of that. He
no
was
But it was clear.
provocation. No
Yeah, it was
provocation.
clear,
at all.
dude.
Right.
so
Yeah.
regrettable situation. No, he justified in his actions. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
it just
Wait. One more point, though. I wish we could have had this in the montage because the initial reports, and me about this a little earlier, they was making the mama out to be a monster. It was like she basically called our son to kill this dude. And the way they reported it, it was like the dude was lucky to get a lick off
Right.
on her.
Real
You know
shit.
what I'm saying? And he was the victim. So it's just crazy the way the initial reports came out and then how far from that the reality was. So we got to be kind of careful when we hear some shit and rush to an opinion and we don't have no facts or all the facts or something.
Hey, listen, I just want to say, you know, salute to the young man for being on time. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And answering the bell and having the mindset to be ready. You see what I'm saying? Like,
That's what I'm at.
And that's what I wanted to ask
he
y'all.
was on
Football bullshit.
I do really do think somebody should make sure that they, you know what I'm saying, get with him. Because, you know, he going to go through some ups and downs, man. He going to have some
Right.
regrets. He's going to feel justified. I mean, he's going to get backlash. He's going to get support. But he young, you know what I'm saying? So his whole mindset need that support. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
you'll be fine.
Question, fellas, before we move to the next one, because to a certain degree, I hear and/or I kind of feel a motherfucker feel like, what are the bystanders doing in this situation when he punched the shit out the woman not once but 2 times?
Right.
Where is a man that's supposed to jump in and shit? What line do we? You understand what I'm saying? How do we play that shit? Because though I won't be helpful, nigga, I'm not trying to be shot or killed on the funny style, trying to be no savior. Then, nigga, I might be scared. I don't even think I could whip the nigga. So what? You see what I'm saying? Like,
Wasn't that parts of the story that says another bystander or somebody was shot?
That I'm not sure of, dog.
Either trying to grab the kid or something like that in the parking lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
ain't grabbing the motherfucker with the gun. That's the wrong person to be grabbing.
No, he the last motherfucker I'm fucking with.
But I'm talking about the nigga who the
No,
aggressor in the
that's
situation.
valid points,
You feel me?
dog. That's valid points because armchair quarterback, and it's easy to say I would have stepped in and I would have did this and I would have did that, but
Randall, but
you don't know.
Be honest, it's how you do it though. You know what I'm saying? If you just, you know what I'm saying, run off in the man shit, or you know what I'm saying, come aggressive to him. If you trying to, are you gonna be the water, or are you gonna be the fucking gasoline? You know what I'm saying? Are you coming to really de-escalate the situation and bring some sense and understanding to it?
Agreed.
Or you gonna try to just be the protector and bring gas to the fucking fire?
Well, it depends on at what point you're trying to intervene. Because at the point where she's hit and this shit didn't happen, like, say it again, like you, I don't know how you get in between say it again, I'm gonna knock you out, and her saying something, she hit.
Water could do damage too. You see what I'm
Water,
saying?
water
Depending on
can
the
do that.
motherfucker.
Absolutely, water could do damage. But I'm saying, what mindset are you having when you coming into it?
Oh, nah, generally, if we speaking about me, 8 times out of 10, I wouldn't be coming in as the hothead. It's gonna be some type of calm approach. You see what I'm saying? To try to
Right.
get you not to point the fuck out this lady. But I say all that to say some people don't care whether the approach is calm or not. I'm on 10, you in my business. Now you getting the shit,
Right,
which
right.
I might not be built for.
It's still how you do it though. Nobody say you gotta walk up and calmly say, hey man, and touch the man and trying to get in the way.
I ain't
I
gonna
mean,
touch it.
a
But we can't
distraction,
be aggressive.
Yeah.
a distraction, even if you don't talk to him, even if you say, listen, man, just relax. Like don't entertain him. You know what I'm saying? Like now
What you
you
mean
kind of
don't entertain me, nigga? Hey,
Look,
bro.
you
But
what
got
I'm
police.
saying
I'm
is
big.
today, this should, you know what I'm saying? Let it go today. This, you know what I'm
Devil's
saying?
advocate.
I'm gonna get my little chicken box, you gonna get yours, she gonna get hers, and then we gonna go
Well,
leave,
see the
man.
chat. That's a good point. You gotta know what type of fire you're dealing with. It's a fucking grief fire. You making shit worse.
Right, you put water
And
on it. Right.
and I
Listen,
understand the
look,
hesitancy of people to intervene in shit that ain't their business because a lot of people done lost their lives like that. And like you said earlier, the first rule is self-preservation. But I think it has to be an instinct. This ain't some shit you gonna think about in the moment. Like, oh, he hit her. Let me weigh the options here. It's like you're gonna do what you naturally inclined to do.
if I'm gonna do something, it's gonna be before it get physical. After it get physical, I gotta get out of the way. But I mean,
Okay, let's say that they're
unless
in a
you talk,
fast food place. You eating your food, you kind of hear something, you ain't really tripping. You hear him say it again, I'm gonna knock you out. You get up, and before you could get over there to do anything, she's hit.
yeah, but okay, well the next thing he's shot, so I ain't gotta do shit.
Well,
You dig? So everybody's vindicated. You dig? Fuck. God is
yeah,
good.
I feel like that's why I said that. I really couldn't see it going no other way. Don't look like nobody else was trying to intervene. Don't look like Youngin was waiting for nobody to intervene. So
That's how they
that's
intervene now, big.
street justice.
You feel
Listen,
me?
if
Oh
it's
yeah, that's an intervention.
if it's male on male, like that's man to man. I ain't got nothing to really do with that, unless it's obviously handicapped. You know what I'm saying? You beating on an old man, or
Right.
this shit just don't look right. Then all right, man, let's stall the man out. If it's man on female,
Right.
But
it,
the real is,
it's
I'm
really
sorry.
not like I gotta get in it somehow. You see what I'm
If it's
saying?
an incident I see develop and I see what's going on, then I feel more inclined to intervene. If I walk in and some shit going on, I don't know what the fuck going on. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
Man, fuck
Like, cause it could be three niggas jumping an old man, but this old man could have raped one of their sister. So it
yeah.
don't look right to me, but I don't know what the fuck happened. So
Right.
But
Right.
look, don't do that here in the public. You should have broken his house and did that there. Come on, man. Y'all fucked up.
But look, everybody gonna handle it different, right? Because we all different. So I mean, we try to do our best, adjust the circumstances as quickly as possible, as valid as possible, and then we're gonna react according to the circumstances, based on what we know to be. So I like I said, the young man, he put himself in a situation where he had to protect his mom, but he gonna have to deal with the consequences, and hopefully he got people in his corner that's gonna help him get through it.
Right.
Be fine. He'll be fine.
Yep. That's what I think too.
Believe what I'm telling you. He gonna be all right.
No doubt.
Well, we all right, fellas. Let's eat. We going to the next round, brother. Still as Cuz said, the montage.
Yeah.
You feel me? So shit. Let's go, man. Keep up if you can. If you can't, I'll try to
I
help
gotta
you.
get close for these. I gotta pay
Yeah,
attention.
I need to. Yeah.
What if I can't see the words? I don't know.
Put me out the place. Pushing that bell up. Hey, boom. Hey, somebody done ripped it.
Hold on, stop. Hold on. Where y'all going? Excuse me. Where y'all going? Wait a minute. This is rude. Motherfucker, I'm singing.
Lawman done hit them sherms, man. Lawman done hit them sherms. He out here on OST done jumped out the truck ass naked, man. The constable on OST, man, he out here, man. He done got out the car.
For the ancestors.
All right, fellas, we back. Cause you won the BET Awards, you got a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Patti LaBelle and your homie Boosie home acting the fool. You dig? We got the
Boosie
AI
Boo.
who sees itself in the mirror for the first time.
Let's
Erica
start with
Badu
the last one. What was
having a bad experience, and that was twerking for the ancestors. I believe they in Ghana, maybe on top of
in
some type of-
Ghana?
yeah, they
I ain't
in
thinking of white,
Ghana
though.
on top
Sorry.
of some type of former jail or something. You see what I'm
Oh,
saying?
see,
Yeah, twerking for the ancestors, baby.
this shit here, bro.
Yeah.
For the ancestors.
Who ancestors?
Man, look, everybody trying to be a star, bro. That's what the world is today.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like fundamentally, like what the fuck is you talking about?
Hey, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
It don't
their
make no sense.
ancestors. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's about life.
Just give a
Yeah, that's
nigga
about just
an
getting
excuse to
getting
twerk,
yeah,
I guess.
exactly. That's just attention,
We
bro.
out of town too?
But I
So,
mean, it's
Talking
all
with my
good.
rounds?
I'm clapping, but you know, good where I'm at with it. I'm on some other shit. Like,
So y'all about to find out a deep dark secret about me that a lot of people don't know, but it's gonna be evident. I used to have a huge crush on Patti LaBelle, right? So all this Patti LaBelle slander in the chat is kind of getting to me. Miss Patty, the
Hold on, let me
mother
ask you
of
a
the
question.
pies,
I was
this
about to
lady
ask you that.
damn near 80-something years old, and
I
y'all
was
want
about
her
to
to
ask
remember
you.
them goddamn lyrics? She don't
How
remember
many-
her own shit.
How many pies you ate? How many pies you bought?
Dog, I ain't gonna lie. Listen to me. I'm gonna
I'm
keep it 100. The question should be, how many of them pies did you eat before you found out you was supposed to bake them motherfuckers? I had like 4 of them motherfuckers raw. You heard me? Just fresh
Man,
out
this
the
nigga
box, nigga.
That
Like
ain't
nigga,
no
patty.
that ain't no Cubic pie, motherfucker.
Nigga, I know it's a patty pie. Nigga,
I
what?
was eating that bitch straight out the box.
Yeah, man.
Nigga ain't reading nothing, but Patty
Yeah,
pie
rip
on
me
that
out
bitch.
the plastic, bitch. Like,
that boy belly heavy as a motherfucker.
dog, look, it got to the point
swell
at
it
work
up on
events they won't do potluck, which I'm not a fan of potluck. If that shit ain't packaged, I ain't eating it. No, Sarah, I don't
Oh,
want no
no.
fucking
Nah,
7-layer dip.
nah, y'all got
But
cat.
anyway, I'm bringing the fucking patty pie. It got to the point where nigga just put my name on the list with patty pie. They already know how I'm
Raw?
coming. You can't go wrong.
You bringing that bitch raw?
Man, yeah, y'all gotta figure that. I'm coming. You
Ren
know,
got
that's good enough
everybody
for me.
heavy at the job. You heard me?
Y'all gotta figure
You
that
got
out.
gas out the ass.
Loaded like a motherfucker. You heard me?
Man, y'all tripping, boy. Them pies off the chain, nigga.
Boosie got
Yeah.
some alcoholic nigga legs, bro. Boosie look like a whole bum out here, man. But
Say,
boy,
dog.
Boy, I thought the same shit. That nigga
golly, boy.
That bitch is small.
atrophy
Oh,
like a
shit.
motherfucker.
Man, that boy ain't got no thigh hump. That boy shit, knees and hips.
That nigga all shin, you heard me?
Nigga, when the nigga picked him up,
damn.
I thought the same shit. What's wrong with you?
You know what I'm saying? Boy, shorts fucking
But look,
slacking. Like,
The
That's why the
funny
nigga be
part,
having that
dog,
spit in
like
his
to
mouth.
say here, nigga, that done Joseph been on death row and shit. This boy was down for like 2 days, you heard me? And come out that bitch acting like he done missed a decade.
hey,
Ooh,
I'm a,
Oh man,
Man, listen,
Brandon,
I'ma say-
you was
I'ma
eating them
say-
raw too, bro.
I'm gonna say this.
The fuck, bro?
Boosie better stop all this playing. He think it's a game. He think it's a game.
Yeah, I
he
knew I
get-
wasn't the only one. I knew I wasn't the only one. Y'all think it's a game.
Gee, oh my goodness, that nigga. Oh, you too, huh?
Dog, and this
Yeah,
the, this
but
the
what
messed up
dog?
part. It was a YouTube thing that went viral. The dude like opened the pie and ate that bitch, And like people in the comments was like, nigga, you supposed to warm this shit. And I'm like, oh shit, you is? And then that bitch got even better.
That's fucking crazy.
Nigga,
man.
you stupid boy.
But yeah, I think that's very unprofessional of Patti LaBelle. Like, come on, man.
I totally disagree. The woman damn
No,
near 80 years
cuz.
old.
But like
It's
to
a
say this
performance.
shit,
It's
I
a
can't see.
performance, bro.
Right. You ain't
It's
gotta
a
say
performance.
shit. Just
She-
roll through it. Nobody
Yeah,
don't
come
know.
on.
She been on stage long enough to know that I agree with you, Hat. Nobody knows when you fuck up per
Look,
se.
even
When,
if
you know
she
what I'm
would have
saying?
just,
I mean,
she knows how to.
Nigga said Boosie got wheelchair legs.
He sure do. That motherfucker like little Chris off of a Bars in the Hood.
Ooh, shit. Ooh,
That bitch is
Lord,
so
that
small.
nigga. That nigga said, "Lil Chris, boy, come
Yeah,
on,
man.
dog."
But no,
Boy.
she know how to signal to the band,
That
even if
nigga
you got to
said
go
wheelchair legs.
right to the hook. You know
but
what I'm saying?
Patty could have
Flip
did some
it back.
riffs, bro. She could have did some riffs, some runs, or something,
Yes,
bro.
come on, man. Don't give me that
She
shit.
look. She a professional. I mean,
Right.
and that's what
Start
she up
doing
there
some of that.
doing. And
Shit
I'm
that
not
she been
saying.
doing.
I'm not saying she need to remember. She is almost 80. If she can't remember her lines, I mean that's cool.
Man,
you
I
can
don't
run,
want to
Nigga,
bro.
hear
it
that.
You can
wasn't
do some
about memory.
runs.
She said, "I can't see."
Right. I don't want to
But
hear
that's
that
off
shit,
her
bro.
memory. If she don't need to see it if she remembered it, but man, she could have did some runs or something, some scats or something, bro. She
The
amazing.
lady, 80
I
years
don't want to
old.
hear
Y'all
that
want her to
80
cook
years old.
fucking
I
pies
don't want to
and
hear that
remember the
80.
words
Man,
to the
why do
song?
they?
Let the lady
No,
fucking
nigga,
cook. They
why
come
did they
drag
think
this
she
lady
was
out the
gonna be able to
kitchen to
read
sing
that
some
shit
old ass
anyway?
song that she ain't wrote.
That's the thing. Why they thought she was gonna be able to read the shit? If she
Know what
didn't
I'm
remember the bit,
saying?
she shouldn't
Say,
have been
bro,
performing.
y'all
I'm with you.
acting like they just say, "Hey, Patty, come up here and sing this." They
Right.
done had rehearsals. She
Thank
got the
you.
cues. They got the.
Yeah.
Come on, man. This lady professional, bro. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Have you
they
ever
been-
had a patty pie?
this nigga
But she
biased,
said the
but
pies excuse all
nepotism,
that
bro.
shit. Like,
Nepotism,
Have you
bro.
ever had a fucking patty pie? Like, as long as the pie is good,
So-
like, what is we tripping off?
So a pie, that's what your loyalty work? Just a fucking pie, bro.
Dog, I'm gonna say like this. Honorable mention, Patti LaBelle for underrated. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
Overlooked.
in hip hop,
Yeah, like that's the culture.
Man,
She
shut
part
up.
of the culture. You think rappers ain't eating them fucking pies?
listen,
Nigga, rappers, singers, everybody.
ain't nobody
If the pie
sample.
is
Ain't
good,
nobody
it's good.
look. Ain't nobody ever sampled no Patti LaBelle shit, bro. Like, think about it, nigga. Like all of the hip hop songs you ever heard.
Nigga sampling the fucking pies. She got pies, peach cobblers, all type of shit. She got a whole fucking line. Who cares what she sang? Even
you
though
out
I'm
of
sure
order.
she got platinum hits.
Ren, you out of order, and you might be diabetic, my nigga. That's probably that worm talking right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Them cravings.
Dog.
Yeah,
love them pies, boy.
yeah. You
Goddamn.
may need to be checked for parasites. bro.
Y'all saying
It's
all
sugar.
that, but I ain't heard that nigga say the pie nasty.
I don't
The
fuck with them
motherfucker
pies.
nasty, man.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
like
the
that
sweet
shit.
potato. I don't even eat that
Motherfucker,
shit.
I was
So
trying
you
not
don't
to
eat
say
sweet
it.
potato. It ain't that the pie nasty. You just don't eat sweet
Yeah,
potato.
I do eat
couldn't
sweet
tell you.
potato. And the pie don't taste like sweet potato. It tastes like sweet cream custard.
You
don't
put it in
taste
the
like
oven?
Yeah, and it don't taste like sweet potato pie.
Wait, I'm a second the honorable mention only because I did a Google fact check, right? So the Google fact check is if only you knew was sampled by on Do or Die by Twista. And Twista is another
What song?
underrated.
What song? What song?
Do or Die.
What
Yeah.
song?
Do or Die.
Get
So you
this
talking about the
nigga
group.
on the show, cuz I
Do or
like
Die.
this nigga,
Do or
man.
Die
about
is
the
not
group.
a song. I say
I'm
what
sorry, if
song?
only you knew is the song from Patti LaBelle.
Okay.
Do or
Did
Die
it
is
did
the
it make
Twista
Billboard? Did it make
Oh
Billboard?
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Do it.
now
Yeah.
look at yourself.
It was
Do or Die
underrated.
was hard.
You know what
Huh?
I'm saying? I'm
Did it
just
make
giving honorable mention.
Billboard?
What song?
Okay, how about this? Nobody Can Stop Me, Busy Bone. If Only You Knew was the sample.
Come on, dog. He done had enough. He done had enough. He done had enough.
What? Nigga, look,
She making
play the
pies. She
song.
making fucking raps.
Look.
And you wanted to sing other
Hold on,
motherfuckers.
time out.
Oh,
Play
Tina
the
ain't probably
song.
even get along.
Play the song, and I want you to sing the motherfucker.
All right,
Play the song.
Somebody Loves You by Plies, 2008.
Sing the fucking song then. Sing the
Home
song
by
then.
Kanye West,
Sing
featuring
the
Oh
John
my
Legend.
Sing the
goodness.
lyrics.
This nigga still going?
Look,
Sing the lyrics to any one of them.
No.
Get
You
the fuck
say
out
she ain't. You say ain't nobody sampling that. I'm not a
stirring up
music
shit,
head
dog.
like
That's
y'all.
all I'm
I know
doing.
about
Yeah,
the vibe.
you did come
He said
fucking
I
put the
fact
spoon
check,
in the pot,
and this is
nigga.
what I
You feel
got.
me?
Ain't nobody worth mentioning. Sing any one of them motherfucking songs.
Hey, well, check this out,
What
dog. Y'all
commercial them
niggas,
bitches on?
hey, check this out. We're gonna let them go see if they remember the song or not. We gotta keep pushing, but I do appreciate what you just did, Kirk. Keep that spoon out, you know what I'm saying? We halfway through this bitch. Shouts out to the team.
Keep that
Let's
fact
go,
check
fellas.
out, Kurt.
Weak ass sample.
Classy, bold, sophisticated. When it comes to your hair, there can be no shortcuts. Your hair is an extension of your style and absolutely essential to who you are. Enhance your beauty with natural looks. Book your appointment with Blessed Hands Beauty Salon.
In something the size of a minivan, pitch black. The air is thick because you and 4 others have been breathing the same air for hours. You're trapped under 15,000 feet of water. It's cold because there is no power. You can't get up and move around, and even if you could, it would just use more oxygen. There's no contact with the outside. Every now and again, you hear the creaking of the hull caused by the tremendous pressure. You have limited food and water. The air reeks of BO. Yeah, the submarine pilot reassures you that everything is going to be okay, and just to sit tight. But the look on their face whenever light is available lets you know they are just as terrified. Every so often, the pilot taps on the hull with a hammer. He's sending out Morse code, hoping someone picks it up on sonar. He doesn't realize nobody will hear. Some people have already become physically sick, and now the air stinks of vomit and feces. You look at the viewing port in the bow and see water dripping down the seams. You have been told it's condensation and not seawater, so it's nothing to worry about. You start to question the person in charge. You feel the terror rising in you as you realize that this is probably it. Limited air, limited space, limited water, limited food, and absolutely zero chance of escape. Your fate depends on the outside world, and it is obvious they don't know where you are.
This search and rescue mission was happening. Ocean Gate Expeditions listed a job posting for a submersible pilot on its website. You can't make this kind of stuff up. They posted an ad that said, in search of a submersible pilot marine technician who can help manage and operate our fleet of manned submersibles and support vessels. We are looking for committed and competent individuals with a combination of strong mechanical and interpersonal skills who can work on sensitive marine equipment, perform regular maintenance, and operate complex systems to support dive operations. Ocean Gate Expeditions, you forgot one very important requirement for this job. Somewhere in between looking for committed and competent individuals and strong mechanical interpersonal skills, you gotta slip in, must be willing to die.
All right, dog, we back. We know the submersible talk having dominating the airwaves. When the nigga was giving a description, I thought, shit, man, just hearing the shit, even if it don't go like that to a T, once a nigga say the air was thick and I'm breathing in shit and some more shit, oh, dog, I was done right there. Then we hear that they fucking putting out job application, job, you know what I'm saying, openings. I just find all the shit funny and ironic, but in particularly, dog, if you could put yourself, I guess, in the mind frame of what the nigga was saying, like, can you grasp it, dog? What would you be doing? Because I'd be to point the shit off somebody. And if, you know what I'm saying, I hadn't already tanked out just because I didn't panic and I'm claustrophobic and some more shit. But again, inhaling, you know, all the extra with the limited air and all that shit, brother, had kind of got me. Just give me y'all thoughts on the clip and the fact that how the fuck is y'all offering jobs?
I don't know, but I filled out for that bitch. I know I better get a call back or something because I don't think too many people gonna be trying to get it. So You know what I'm saying?
Name your price, homie.
Yeah, they don't
Name
they
your
don't
price.
hire me. I'm suing they motherfucking ass. They gonna have more problems.
Ain't enough money, bro.
I don't want to hear nothing about the position. It's a work from home job. You could use a fucking remote. You're sitting right at the crib.
That's not a work for home job. They said operate the equipment. You the
You
pilot.
operate it with a
You the,
PlayStation remote.
no, you the pilot. This ain't no fucking drone. God damn it! You got
Right.
you ain't hear what the fucking thing said, man.
They said driving them. Or you
Yeah, you gotta operate and maintain the vessel.
Yeah, you the nigga down
Well,
Yeah.
if I get a
Written
call
down.
back,
Look, and manage and troubleshoot the operations.
complex.
That mean you're in there, motherfucker, taping up the fucking water. When
ain't
the
no
shit
getting
out.
in there. I guarantee you, at no
They
point
all-
in
look,
no time
they
has
all
no
asking
black
you-
person ever even considered that shit.
Man, you words out my mouth, bro.
When they said that, I already knew like this
Oh
wasn't
no, I'm
a.
skipping that. I'm skipping that one.
I wonder if, like, I already knew. Damn, that's fine. Dead white
Our
people.
history,
Like,
our
there's
history,
no.
our history with water and cramped spaces ain't good already. So we
Hell no.
First of all, right off the rip, I got to look at the fucking vessel. So I'm gonna walk up on that bitch. I'm like, boy, fuck no, boy. Where y'all say we going? Shit.
See, that's the
First
thing.
of all,
I
if they
don't
can
even
take
gotta
6
see the
hours to
vessel.
get down there, man. What if you gotta take a shit? If you
That
gotta
was-
piss,
But
That's what I'm
nigga,
No,
saying.
that bitch could have
You
been
know now.
luxury with massaging seats and strippers. I'm not
Bro.
going underwater to see
how
no
many people was it? It
motherfucking
was 5 of them?
Titanic.
yeah,
5, right? So that's 1.2 million just for that one
but
ride.
nigga, this is my first time
it
ever
gotta
hearing
have
of something other than a submarine, nigga.
I'm saying,
Yeah,
but
it don't
look
have
at
no
the-
operating
look at-
system on its own.
Look at it.
I'm not
Look at
fucking
it.
with nothing other than a submarine.
That's what I'm
nigga.
saying.
Like for
If-
that type of bread, we should be able to rent that bitch.
If that was on the brochure, if the actual vessel was on the brochure, and y'all still paid $250, y'all need to die, man. Y'all is dumb. Y'all ain't gonna get on it.
Yeah,
Y'all, you know what I'm saying? They ain't let you get on it, and
That bitch like that
Yeah,
bitch
they
look
got
like
another
a
clip, man,
like
where
a
the dude
fucking
was talking
sperm.
to
You
him.
heard me?
And he was showing them the little video, the video controller. He was sitting down showing them because the only thing they had that was like supposedly done by it was like NASA and somebody else went and actually designed the container part. But everything else they got from like Home Depot, man. They had like the
NASA?
little, it had like the
Hey,
little
bro.
light runs. It had a
Hey,
little
bro.
video game
If-
controller, dog.
look, if they got it from NASA, that is a movie prop, motherfucker. That's not a real
Prop.
vessel. God damn it! What the fuck?
bruh.
This ain't got.
I agree, bro. That's
Dog,
how they
that
shoot
bitch-
movies underwater for sure.
My thing is,
You should have
ain't
went talking to
nobody,
Elon Musk or some fucking body, man.
ain't nobody dumb enough to do that shit, dog. Them people
yeah, they-
fake they debt. You had to get bolted in.
Clearly, there's 5 of them.
Ren,
5
I'm
of them
saying
that was.
they had to get on the thing to go down there. Bitch, y'all got on that. I wouldn't have got on that.
No.
Not to go.
Bro, you
smoke
gotta
it.
get bolted in. Like I
Nigga.
think too much. First of all, I
Not
can't bring
to
no
go
blunts or
smoke-
nothing with me.
Not to
That's
go on
no.
the beach.
Yeah.
Second of all, I know how it is when I fucking let one loose. I can't stand it. Not to
That's
mention
what
if
I'm
one of
saying,
you
man. I'm about to
motherfuckers
be
let
down.
one loose.
Come on, man.
And I know
Nigga
my bubble
smelling
guts,
breath
nigga. Soon
and
as I
ass.
feel that bitch
I'm
like this,
straight,
nigga,
nigga.
it's fat all the way down.
Everybody gonna have an upper respiratory infection.
That's what
at
I'm
the end of the
saying.
day.
Yeah, like dog,
As soon as I
people
heard
don't
that shit,
think.
I was like, no.
This is the thing.
Yeah.
Even if the shit would have floated to the top, you bolted in. You can't get in. You can't get out from the inside.
And what if the niggas ain't there on time to get you off that
That
motherfucker?
one,
I don't even want
the
to
shit
rely on
don't
nobody
make.
to get me out. That,
Listen.
nah, hell nah.
I was
Yeah,
a fireman, right? We used to be on air when we go in the fucking in a structure. You had to be on air, and the regulator, you know on hand that you got maybe about 15, 20 minutes worth of air, whatever, right? Once that regulator go off, that's time for you to fucking be heading back to go get some more air, right? If that motherfucker go off and you like trapped or stuck or far away, that's a big ass panic. I done had that many fucking times. I know it ain't the same thing because you ain't under the same pressure.
But niggas,
But just me knowing that, man, I got fucking less than 10 minutes to get back out of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? To make sure I don't fucking, you know, succumb to
Man,
the
when
smoke.
I was a kid, I got stuck behind the bed, bro, and I lost it. So. That's a wrap for me, dog. That's a wrap. I ain't getting that bitch.
Shouts out to that boy Timothy Barker, bro. That
Man,
nigga said
my
that was
oldest
the
sister,
headline all week.
my oldest
That
sister
and
put
lab
me,
created meat.
my older sister put me in a fucking cedar robe with the fucking with the velvet in the red velvet line in the inside. They locked me in that motherfucker, dude, and I was beating them. And boy, I was mad than the motherfucker.
That's why I said
Scared as
most
a bitch.
niggas I know don't like tight
Oh
spaces,
no,
dog.
I don't like tight shit.
That's what I'm saying. We fighting just off the strength of we in this box, and I'm
right.
paranoid. Nah, bitch, I can't breathe right.
Right.
You dig? You breathing too hard.
You told me to come down there.
Dog, listen. I always get accused of being an overthinker. So as if it's a flaw, I accept it because like what's the opposite?
Yeah,
Anyway,
right.
I would have overthought the fuck out of that. Like how many snacks do I get to bring? Like that's the toilet? Like so this the window? Only one window? Nigga, how much? Nigga, you tripping.
Man, them dudes too rich to be that dumb, bro.
First of all, the
You can't
joke's
make that
on
kind of
them.
money.
First
Yeah,
of all,
you
the
can't make
joke's
that
on
kind of
them. The Titanic never sank. The Titanic never sank.
This nigga don't think nothing happened.
No, listen. This is fact. You can look this up. No, listen. The guy had two boats. Check it out. Listen, the guy had two boats. The Titanic was the more elaborate one that looked like the shit looked on the TV, right? But he had another boat that was shittier. You know what I'm saying? But what he did was he switched the names, sent it out as the Titanic, and sank it on purpose for insurance purposes. And then it's a story. This is a real story.
The Rothschild.
Where they hid the original then? I mean, it
It's
was
Yeah, that's my question. Where the
overseas.
real Titanic?
It was too
Overseas.
It was
Overseas.
too. Oh, okay, all right.
Like, check it
So
out.
nobody ain't seen this big ass boat. Like how they got that bitch? Anyway,
But that wasn't a Titanic. You go and just see a wrecked fucking ship. I mean, that could be many boats. I mean, that shit was a long time ago.
I mean, they
If
said
this ain't gonna
they
be
said the
intact,
dudes-
it's gonna be some wood. I mean, it could be any fucking thing. I can show you the Titanic, bitch, in the bayou if you want. On the boat, motherfucker.
But they did say there was a conspiracy behind the fact that one of them cats was dealing with something with the Federal Reserve. Man, he was
Yeah.
trying to start something.
Right, they was fucking with some money, bro.
No, I'm not talking about the original Titanic. I'm talking about the cats that was in the capsule. I think it was the Indian dude. Wasn't it the Indian? There wasn't he had like an Indian dude on there? I gotta fact check that, man. But
yeah,
I don't know what was his nationality, but I know he dumbed in the motherfucker. And I knew the government knew they had died when they first went in there. Like they strung that shit out and romanticized that shit and try to make up a story and an epic, and they gonna fucking mortalize these motherfuckers and make movies off this shit, right?
I agree.
Oh yeah, we
when-
one of them coming. Nah,
Listen,
submersible.
those people probably died probably within 10 minutes of them fucking dropping. You know what I'm saying? They got weapons that do that shit. They got all kind of shit in that water. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, they can write the story and they probably don't know what the fuck happened.
I don't give a fuck how they write it. I don't give a fuck what sad violin music they play at the end. If a motherfucker go see this movie and cry at the end, slap the shit out of them, because the entire time you shouldn't get your ass in this fucking floating condom.
I agree with you, bro. I agree. I would have never got on that bitch. All I supposed to get in this little motherfucker?
Yeah,
Everybody, that look like
it,
the fucking
it like
mystery-
trying to fit this us
look,
five
that
in it.
bitch look like
Wouldn't
the
do it.
mystery machine, like with the fucking.
You know, niggas, I ain't getting in first. You go first. Nah, I ain't getting in that thing first.
I hate
Can't go
minivans.
with 'em.
I hate minivans.
Can't do it. Fuck that. Hey, dog, last one. We about to be out the door. Let's eat.
Us to do it for, but it's real people out here that's been doing this shit that niggas never look at, and that's the fucked up part. Cause I need a sensational nigga to tell me how to do something, but it's a nigga in your neighborhood that's been showing you the fucking way. But niggas don't care about that shit. I need you to have on jewels and all this other shit, which is fucking fucked up. Cause you creating a system of people who only look at niggas who have material gains to listen to. And these not the great thinkers of this fucking world. It's nobody quoting these niggas as the great thinkers of this world. But that's the niggas who niggas look at. But the niggas who are really in depth and who have solutions for this shit, who don't never think about can't. Nigga, I'm solution based. I don't listen to problems to gossip with niggas. And I understand. But niggas don't have no fucking heart. You can't go to war with niggas who love tangible things. And niggas talk that fucking warrior shit, but these niggas is so unproven. But you give your loyalty to niggas who are unproven, who do shit for money and that's it. They don't do shit for the love of the people. And the biggest commodity of anything is the fucking people. It's no you without the people. You don't give a fuck how much money you got. With no people, nigga, you're nothing. I survive with the people. It's niggas that's growing food when niggas is hungry. Nigga, we got a guard, we growing food for niggas. You ain't gotta go to the grocery store. That's the real shit.
All right, fellas, y'all know most times I say we put too much emphasis on stuff, you know what I'm saying, as a society, you know what I'm saying. We feel like the stuff that a motherfucker have validate them or make them whoever, you know what I'm saying, most times important or put on a pedestal. Thoughts on the clip, you feel me? Because I'll start with you, seem like you had your hand raised, and then we'll slide it down and bring it back up.
Oh no, that wasn't a hand raise. That was the Black Power fist. But I'll go first. I ain't tripping. Everything he said, I agree with. I can't find nothing wrong with nothing the brother said. I absolutely wholeheartedly agree. Yes, I done seen him. Think he like a comedian. He be going around doing some different things, going to the prisons or something. And you know, putting the medicine in the candy or some shit like that is what I think what they call it. But I ain't got no problem with what the brother was saying. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take it a step further. I totally agree with everything he said.
Yeah, he said some shit. You know, he was saying some stuff. Like he said some things. Okay, man, none of that shit really was saying like much. You know what I'm saying? He said some shit, but he wasn't saying shit. Because first of all, you up here crying about, man, shit fucked up and niggas do this and but bitches like this. Why? So who gives a fuck? Like, what are you talking about? Like, you sound like a hoe. Like you just crying.
That man being passionate, dog. You don't understand.
Man, you fucking crying. You crying. Ain't no man. Listen,
now he gonna say that in real tears.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. There's no man worth his motherfucking stock, right? That's gonna get on TV and cry about the world is fucked up and you know what I'm saying? And then now you're talking about all you need the people, and then they're talking about things, and then you gotta okay. So and then you know what? So fucking what? All right, now what? You like what are we doing? You just fucking like you want some love or something? I don't know. The shit just it don't make sense.
Boy, this dude, I'm gonna let y'all have it.
Yeah.
Jude, what you say?
I'm like, I don't know. I gotta disagree with you, Hedge, bro. I mean, I get what you're saying. I mean, it's still.
But that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm saying like you saying like he did that, but if nobody moved or you didn't force anything to happen, nothing happened by what you're doing.
Right. What's the call to action?
It can happen. That's you got to be optimistic. So that's the whole thing behind it, the passion and speaking to something that our culture used to take a village to raise a child. We used to be it's so many things that's involved in us coming together as people, and it kind of pisses a lot of people off. We've been had these talks on this podcast. So, I mean, so it's like, you know, I think that's what we all in agreement with.
Okay,
I agree with.
I hear what. No, I don't want you. I don't want to. Don't get me wrong. Okay, I'm saying. Remember, you're a 50-year-old grown ass man, and you know what I'm saying, like you breaking down and tearing and
passionate.
Hold on, that's not passion. That's not passion.
What it is?
Because ain't no man respecting no man. I do like what are you talking? Dog, we all We all know this. Like, what's the fuck is you talking about?
All right, so
Man.
I ask you this, Ed, not to cut anybody off, I ask you this. So you got something going on with you that might be real sensitive to you. Your son catch you crying. You want him to think the same thing you thinking right now? Like, oh, there go daddy with that shit again.
No.
You know what I'm saying? There go daddy.
This nigga soft.
Listen to what I'm saying. We talking about, he's talking about life, how
Right.
people look at life and they value this over this and this and this, and he tearing and he talking about the people and all this other shit. Usually that's people that ain't got no money. You see what I'm saying? Like Cat Williams ain't having this shit. Like Cat Williams ain't doing this. Like Kevin Hart ain't doing this. And I'm not saying he not good. I'm saying he ain't got the bread like that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, all of this it's a cycle.
But maybe that's because it's like a different focus. Like if a nigga not focused on the bread and like he I don't know, like I feel his point, like what he's saying, because it's
crying,
real shit.
man.
Like a
You
nigga
might
can
wanna
come
hear
in anything real shit, but if he ain't, if he
Ren,
don't
you
look
got
like
to-
he
Ren,
on one,
Ren,
nigga
Ren.
ain't listening. Especially
Ren.
if it's on some money shit. Like,
Ren, you got
man,
your
we need to
own
come together
problem.
to do this. Nigga, get
Ren,
your broke ass out of here.
But I'm saying, listen, Ren, so what? You got your own everybody know you got to pay your way in life. Your value is in what you can provide as a person, as a citizen. Like niggas, like come on, don't want to answer the bell. And when they don't answer the bell, they got excuses. Nobody want to hear them fucking excuses. We all got shit in our way. We all have things that we have to overcome. Ain't nobody crying but you.
So,
Let me hear. Let
so do you
me hear
disagree
from
with
you
what
now,
he
man,
was
Kurt.
saying, or are you invalidating
No, I'm not
him
disagreeing with what
because
he's
he was
saying.
crying?
Listen, I'm saying I know what he's saying. I'm saying
Just take away the crying.
I don't
Yeah.
necessarily view crying as weakness, me personally.
I see it as weakness because I can see that this fact has overcome you to the point that your emotions are stirred. I see how you feel about it. You feel hopeless, bruh. And that's not the fucking thing. Your mindset is negative towards these obstacles. Like it scares you, it's broken you.
Hey, for y'all rebuttal, Kurt, talk to me.
Man, this is a tough one, and the reason why I say that is because sometimes people lose the meaning, you know what I'm saying, for the face of the circumstance. And I think, it all depends on the person, right? Which one is more important to you, the presentation of it or what's being said? And I think dude probably was at his end. You know what I'm saying? He was at a point where he was so fed up, frustrated, and emotional that he probably was at a point where that was the only way he can express himself. Now, will he lose people in that presentation? I mean, he gonna get some and he gonna lose some. But I think the reality is that if you get the ones that connect with what you're saying, then they can then hear the message and say, you know what, I'm a move. I'm a pass this on. I'm a be somebody's support system, and then that may inspire 2-3 more people. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually, you'll help somebody get to a point where they're not frustrated. They don't have to exhibit that kind of emotion out in public. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just depends on how you look at it and what's more important to you. But I get the strength that you need to have to endure life. And you can't let
Victimization,
everybody
bro.
know.
The victimization is what I'm talking about.
Well, I mean, you gotta evaluate if that's really what he. I get it. There's some people out there that's gonna go and boo-hoo because they want the attention. They ain't really about the message. They just trying to rely on what I guess, like you said, the victim. Yeah, but I don't know. It depends, bro. It's a tough one.
That's that pat on the back. It's gonna be all right, my nigga. Hey, hang in there, brother. You know what I'm saying?
But see,
hey, man, look, we gonna open up.
Careful,
We gonna
man. You
open
might
up
need that.
a
You might need
GoFundMe
that.
page, man. We gonna bless the brother. He's going through some.
See, my
times
view
right
on
now.
it is he actively doing something to address the problem that he's speaking
What
to.
he doing? What he doing?
Well, from what I've seen, like he said, they're growing food, so that's one thing. Trying to feed people from.
I'm growing food. Next, what else? What he doing?
He going to the prisons, talking to people, this and that. This and that.
Anybody who's in the prison ministry is a scammer, and
Hey, bro, we could.
agree
You just
with
want to
overall
invalidate
premise, though,
everything a nigga do. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you know the prison ministry
I
is
agree with
scam,
his
man.
overall
Come on,
premise,
man.
dog.
Hey, bro, if I could touch one
Why?
person in
So
here
why?
and
So
make them
listen.
not come
So
back,
why?
you heard me?
Why you want to touch anybody?
Nigga like you coming back. I know.
What I'm saying is this: there's people you want to go to jail. Why jail? Why? I mean, the people out of jail. They got some motherfuckers in jail, but you talking about
No,
you
because
want
the
to
people in jail, you at the lowest of the low. You might be more receptive to listen to them.
Listen,
Look,
but
not
they're
just
in
that.
jail. They cannot help. They're not
all
part
our
of
small
society.
ones too. All our small ones. Anybody that got sense, they know there's people that have a lot of value. There are a lot of them in jail too, because they want to lock their ass away so they don't do nothing and they control the narrative. So I believe it's a mix in there too. So you never know. Start off in jail, you might spark the mind of somebody that get out that motherfucker in time and do something big. Never know.
I mean,
by just telling them that it's fucked up. You ain't okay. So your message
it's
is
more
that
than
it's
it's
fucked
fucked
up.
up. Like
You said
Everybody,
you said you don't disagree with what he said though.
It's
Yeah,
fucked up
'cause-
out here, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man, it's fucked up,
I
bro.
That
think-
man wasn't
but
saying
nah,
that.
dog, we can
I
all
think he's
agree
saying the
it's fucked
frustration
up.
is that you be willing to listen to somebody who on
Right.
TV.
But
who
what
has
you
It's just about
saying?
who you're listening to, and
What
if who you're
he's
listening
saying,
to
he's
really
saying
got
you
a
gotta
solid
listen.
plan for you.
Right,
Right.
exactly.
Okay, let me give you.
Because
Let
a
me
lot
give
of them
you.
motherfuckers, you put them on a pedestal, and they ain't
me give
really
you a-
doing
ain't
nothing
worth
to
shit.
have your best interest at
Let me
heart.
give you an example of what I'm talking about. There's a gentleman, I forgot his name. He does motivational speaking. So this guy, he dropped out in the 3rd grade or whatever, and he didn't have much education or whatever, but through perseverance and moves and lessons and networking, he made it to become a millionaire multiple times, right? So he didn't wait till he became a millionaire to start talking about it. What I'm saying is his outlook on life. Everybody has these issues. Do you have a way, a scheme to get over it, or are you just making me aware that shit fucked up out here and that some people have, things happening? Like, okay, we all know that. Like, but your mindset is not of a place that's teaching or healing or you're not doing nothing.
See, that wouldn't to me like I feel what you're saying, but definitely the conversation kind of shift. I think I guess he kind of spoke in the latter of the clip to what he actually doing. I just think the premise of the clip is more or less the people who you hold in esteem. Are they solution orientated, or are they motherfuckers who just about lip service? Are you putting the wrong people?
I agree with
on
that. I agree with all that.
You putting the wrong people on a pedestal, so forth and so on.
Right.
So
I agree with that. But that looked like that broke you. That looked like what the situation that you're talking about.
Do you have to
looked
cry
like
to say don't listen to Will Smith necessarily? I'm just
No, you
do
don't.
you have to cry to say that?
You don't.
Probably not. But I guess some of their credit, it all just depends on how it convict you. And then I don't necessarily think you be crying about what you're saying per se. I think you more emotional about whatever situation you've been in to draw the energy to make
there's
you do
attachment.
whatever.
That's what I'm saying. There's attachment to something that you experienced. That's on them words is what I'm saying. And his mindset is not of a place of I've overcome that. His mindset, to me, this is my opinion. It's of more that, man, it's fucked up out here. And it's breaking niggas like me. You hear me? So that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, dog. That's all I'm saying.
I ain't really get that. I ain't get that out at you.
All right. Hey, look, that's y'all. That's y'all, and I respect that. I respect that. And look, he from Houston. I done seen him a bunch of times at a bunch of different places. I done spoke to him. I'm just saying, from this shit look like, man, you know what I'm saying?
So I have a question then. Seeing that this brother has broken down in public. Like, where does your conviction lie in support of, I guess, progressing him away from that? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't want to see my fellow brother break down like that ever again. So I might feel some kind of way about the fact that he did, but then now I'm gonna be like, look, I got to put that on the side because that is my own opinion. But now I got to look at, well, how we gonna work through this? Because to his point, I could be an example of what he was trying to say instead of being an example against what he was trying to say. If that makes sense.
That's why I say you might have been asking for help. You know what I'm saying? In the same sense.
There was a video of a two gentlemen playing basketball. This was like a meme a little while ago, right? To where young man looked like he was slouching and he put his fucking head down or whatever after a play, and his point guard walked past and picked his head up and turned up, come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
This is not how you perform. Like,
I agree.
Have some dignity about yourself. It's gonna be all right. Just keep stepping.
I get you.
That's my point.
I agree with that, man. I agree with that 100%. And I think that's the approach we need to have with one another. You know what I'm saying? Because some people are gonna have their weaknesses.
Think about this, gentlemen. We talking about some hardened guys who really dealing with some shit, and you gonna come and cry at their feet and talk about it's fucked up. You think like who you touching? You ain't touching none of them niggas. Like, think about it. You're not giving them something that they can fucking hold and actually get when they and move forward when they get out. All you just reminding them of their fucking problems with your attitude. I'm not saying your words. I'm saying your attitude. I'm saying your mindset.
Hey,
that's
all.
all I'm saying.
I don't know if he was crying in front of the prisoners. You know what I'm saying? That looked like a one-on-one setting.
And I don't believe he is. But what I'm saying is he's still that same person. They seen this. Think about this. Come on, man.
Let me ask y'all this, dog, because we all around the same age, nigga. Give or take. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who that was directed to.
Hey, dog, look. Y'all remember the dude who used to come around the schools with the shit? The motivational nigga that
yeah.
Not his name. Stan.
Stan Schofield.
Yeah, him.
Was he
that
crying?
nigga made everybody cry.
But was he crying? Was he crying?
Oh no, I don't remember him crying. I remember everybody.
But that's what
Waterworks. Oh no, I know what you saying, Hat.
Yeah.
I just wanted to close and ask y'all, do y'all remember that boy?
Yeah.
Coming to the school talking that shit, had the whole school lit.
Yeah, he used to do Teen Summit too, you heard me?
Yeah. Yeah, that's where I first got him at Teen
Summit. They drop it like it's hot right after that.
Hey, bro, shouts out to everybody in the chat. Marvel, the Alchemist, Timbo. Shit, I seen Chance up in here. Who that is right there? I think that's Toe.
Juju. Toe. Yeah, that's Toe. You're right.
Oh, you're right, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Chief Juju. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all y'all, man. We about to get out the door.
Y'all know
over, man. Shit.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, look, we went over a little bit today, dog. Having a good time, but shit, I'm going out of town tomorrow. I gotta get, pack my shit up and get ready to smash that road, brother. So definitely appreciate y'all time. Y'all tune in Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? For the homie Juvie, aka Nino, his big brother Kurt, my cousin Ren, hatchback of the ENT, myself Benjamin Ness. Shouts out to that boy Caveman. Once again, appreciate all y'all for tuning in. It's the Rounds Podcast.
Peace.
We out the dope.
Peace.
Shout out.